What's up, everybody? What is up, everybody? It's Johnny Basement. Johnny Basement. We are in the basement with the basement mentality, fighting from the bottom, fighting to get out. Oh man, let's get into it today. Let's get into it today. But before we do, hit that subscribe button and the bell notice so you know when I'm speaking. Help me get to 1,000 people. Help me get to 1,000. I know on here you get monetized for that, but you know why I really want to get to 1,000? Mainly so we can all watch this together live. I would love to have you guys watching this live with me. And I'm talking about my real regular people. A lot of shout outs. A lot of shout outs to my family, Kay, Smokey, Jimmy. Thank you. Thank you for the support. To guys that found me on here, of course, Quick One Blue, B-Man, Two Michaels, Daniel, by the way, Daniel of Miller Time Sports Show. He has a podcast. His name is Daniel. I'll actually be going on with him within this week. He's a great dude. He has a really good podcast, Miller Time Sports Show, Daniel. I do want to give a real shout out, though, to Michael. Forgive me if I screw up your last name, dude, but Michael Jeremiah, dropped a great comment. One that we need to recognize. It's a real intangible, real one that we don't recognize during the game and during this streak. He gave a shout out to the Islander fans. I agree with you, Michael. Shout out to you, Islander fans, because you know what sucks for the Islander fans? You know what really sucks? Is that y'all have to go for Tampa, the team that knocked you out of the playoffs 2 years in a row, including last year's Eastern Conference Finals. You hate the Rangers so much that you all have to go for Tampa. You have to. Doesn't it suck? Oh, it sucks, right? Sucks. Y'all couldn't even make the playoffs this year. Your run was quick, and it was over. Michael Jeremiah, again, sorry if I chopped your name up. Dude, great point. Great point that he left in the comments of my last one. Preview that I did for today's game. Shout out to you, buddy. And I go again, thank you for your support. All right, guys, so Tampa came in. 18 straight playoff wins after a loss. You can get that streak out of here. Gone, gone, gone. Oh, also, this was before today's game, too. They had won 9 straight game twos. That's out of here also. Get that out of here. What's the excuse today, Tampa and your fans? What's the excuse today? Game 1, they were rusty, 9 days off. You know, they're the back-to-back champions. The Rangers the Rangers got lucky. They just got beat up on a tired team. Blah, 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 blah. What's the excuse today? What's the excuse, guys? I want to hear it. I want to hear it. And I know some of you followers out there hear it from your friends from after game 1 that the Rangers got lucky. What did we get today, guys? We're always fighting to prove, right? The Rangers always are fighting to prove themselves. What more do they got to prove? They were relentless tonight. They found the seams. They put the pressure on Vasilevsky. How many rebounds did Vasilevsky give up tonight? We could have scored 3 or 4 more goals. The player of the game for Tampa Bay is not Vasilevsky. Who's the player of the game for them? Corey Perry. Smacked that puck out after Vasilevsky got behind him. We almost scored another right there. Corey Perry's their player of the game. We could have gone up and gotten a 4th goal out of that. Actually, I think that would have been the 3rd goal. But whatever. Who cares? Who cares? We have them on the ropes. We have them confused. We have them beaten up. Tampa hasn't been thrown around like this in a long time. Let me tell you something. Everybody says, well, they came back against Toronto. Toronto's not the Rangers. All due respect to Toronto, how much they fought, they ain't the Rangers. You're playing a team that came back in 5 elimination games. 5. We set the record down 3-1 to Pittsburgh, being behind also in each elimination game after that, 5, 6, and 7, and we won. Down 2-0 to Carolina, came back and won. So no, we're not the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tampa's playing a team that came back and fought 5 elimination game comebacks. 5 elimination game wins. So no, you can't use that as an excuse. I'm sorry. If you want to do that as a fan, I get it. I get it as a fan, but you know what? No. This is the New York Rangers. Rangers got the basement mentality. They got the fighter mentality. They're fighting out of the basement, fighting to give a name, fighting to get a name. So when the game started, we got Maroon and Ryan Reeves, right? They square off. I think the refs, honestly, because this carried over from the end of game 1, the refs honestly probably should have just spoke to them both, calmed it down, and let it go. It's either that or they both go. Reeves, yes, he slashed him, hitting Maroon with his stick, but Maroon was also hitting Ryan Reeves with his stick, so they both should have gone. So Tampa got a quick goal. So what? So what? That was ridiculous to begin with, okay? They really both should have been calmed down. That's my opinion. Either that or they both go, all right? Enough on that, because you know what? We tied it up. We tied it right up. And who did we tie it up with? Keandre Miller. Now listen, a little note about Keandre Miller, guys. We always talk about the kid line. We give the massive credit to the kid line, which is incredible. Lafreniere has like 9 points in the playoffs. Hedl has 8. Kako has 4. They had 5 combined in game 1, and I think they had 2 or 3 tonight. 2. Keandre Miller, guys, he may not play on the kid line, but damn, he's 22, and he's got 6 points in this series, man. He's got 5 assists and a goal in the playoffs. 6 points. Kid's playing his butt off on defense, man. Keandre Miller, along with the kid line and Igor. These are our young core guys. I'm loving these guys. Keandre Miller. He can shoot that puck, man. He's a great assist guy, too. Great assist guy. Who's our other guy on defense? Adam Fox. Adam Fox. Thank you, Carolina. Carolina, you took our bum Rangers that don't win for us, and we got you over here. He has 14 out of 16 games with a point. Another great freaking assist to Kako, who scored. And by the way, who does Keandre Miller play with? And I believe that these guys have the 2 most time on the ice as a pair. None other than the Trouba train. True. The Trouba train has 58 hits. 58 hits in the playoffs, man. He's the only player to have over 40 hits and over 20 block shots. The Trouba train. And who was an honorable mention? We got 4 of them. Sorelli tonight got mopped by the Trouba train. He joins Crosby and Jarvis and Domi. These are our 4 honorable mentions who got knocked by the Trouba train. Who's up next? It's like enough said when I pointed the name, guys. Enough said. 8th straight playoff game. 8th straight home playoff game with a win. 8th straight home playoff game with a win. He's only one. He's tied for second with like 4 other guys, and he's 1 behind tying first with Marc-Andre Fleury. Marc-Andre Fleury did that with the Penguins. Great goalie. Marc-Andre Fleury is a future Hall of Fame, in my opinion. Outstanding goalie. Okay? Dude is 1 behind that, man. The Rangers are the up-and-coming team. Why not us? Why not us? It's our turn. Lightning have won 10 straight series in a row. It's about time they lose one. And who better to lose it to than the up-and-coming Rangers? We got the right veterans on the team. I already mentioned Trouba and Fox. Kreider's a homegrown. Panarin. Mika. 9 goals, 15 assists. In these playoffs, man. Guy has a rocket shot. I think he's 7 straight games with a point. 7 straight games. You hear the thing game in the background? That's what we do here in the basement. That's what we do. I got to turn that off. I'm going to mute that. I'm not even going to edit this. All right, I'm back. I paused the highlights for the Rangers. I paused them. And I guess after a half hour, it kicks on. I haven't been talking here a half hour, but man, I kind of forgot about it. But we don't edit anything here in the basement because I'm a fan talking to fans, man. This is what happens. All right? You get this far, we're just going to keep it moving. That's funny. Anyway, fellas, Rangers are here. We are here. Thank you again for showing up today. Thank you again. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Tampa's got to be wondering what the hell is going on. The Rangers are here. Why not us? Why not us? It happens in other cities. It happens in other sports. Why not us? I remember the 2012 Los Angeles Kings. Even though we're not the 8th seed, they were the 8th seed. And they went all the way and beat the Devils in the finals. They just got on a run, and they ran on a hot goalie and Jonathan Quick. That's what these playoffs really are all about in hockey, is who's got the hot goalie. Igor getting yanked in those two games seems so long ago against Pittsburgh when we were down 3-1. Look at how he's rebounded, man. Honestly, in the NHL playoffs, the team with the hottest goalies are generally the team that wins the whole thing. The whole thing. We got 6 more to go to get the whole thing. 2 more to go in this series. Guys, keep that basement mentality. Keep that fighting dog. Keep the dog in you. Keep fighting. Keep defending the Rangers at work. You too, Quick. Defend them at work. Ask your co-workers, Quick, what is the excuse for Tampa today? And on that note, I'm out.